and some amazing vinyl you should check out. New West Records for the first time has launched this amazing collection of vinyl from the Austin City Limits performances. Everyone from Johnny Cash to David Byrne, Merle Haggard, Dwight Yoakam, from the 70s to the 2000s. Really, really special, so definitely check that out. Green Day American Idiot 20th Anniversary Deluxe Edition is out right now, and Ben Folds has his new holiday album called Slayer that you should definitely check out. Everyone's buzzing about it. So just a ton of great vinyl, and I think it makes a great holiday gift.
Good morning, Vail.
There's no better place to celebrate this season than with holidays around the world at the Sebastian Vail. From December 14th through January 1st, embark on a festive journey that captures the essence of global holiday traditions from the United States, Mexico, Italy, Brazil, and the United Kingdom. Delight in cultural live music, savor international cuisine, create festive crafts, and much more. Plus, no holiday season would be complete without the Sebastian Signature Hot Cocoa. Book your adventure now at thesebastianvail.com.
Welcome to Hiring America, the television program that helps veterans find jobs and transition back into civilian life. Hi everyone, I'm Gigi Stone Woods. I'm truly honored to host this vital program. Reach out to the opportunities you see on this program by logging on to our website, hiringamerica.net, and by following us on social networking sites such as Twitter. We'll keep that information available throughout the broadcast and on our website 24/7. Now, let's get down to business.
For the latest and greatest trends in pop entertainment, Popstar Today brings you compelling celebrity lifestyle stories that matter most to you. From movies, music, TV, and streaming shows, to fashion, social media influencers, and the latest on who is seeing who. Join host Elizabeth Stanton as she digs deep and dives in. This is Popstar Today.
Are you looking for something incredible to do the 26th and 27th of December? Well, then you're going to want to make your way up to the C. Anthony Gallery. That way you have the opportunity to meet the incredible Britton, and we're joined by her this morning. Good morning, Britton.
Hi, good morning.
We're always so excited to have you because you always have such great intention behind your work. And so this show that's coming up is just that.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to celebrate the end of the year.
Which I've heard you're the best at.
Well, champagne helps, doesn't it?
Always.
Yeah.
So the title of this show is Full Circle. And can you give us a look into what Full Circle means to you?
Well, Full Circle to me is obviously celebrating the end of the year and really taking a look back at everything that we've accomplished and learned and evolved with, just making that connection of a full circle.
Which I think is really important because I think that can be a tool that's quite grounding for many people who are maybe a little overwhelmed during the holiday season to just have that perspective of the full circle.
Yeah, taking a moment to center. You know, the circle actually symbolizes a lot of different things, but one of the most important, I feel, especially for this time of year, is taking a moment to center ourselves and no better space to do that is in a circle.
Right. Now you've got a piece behind you that's got quite a bit of color to it. And so as people are coming to the show, what can they expect to see?
There is a fair amount of color in the show. Although, there's also some mixed, I would say, winter palette. There's some winter palette in there too. It's kind of a combination. It's a full circle. There's a little bit of everything in there. I've taken elements of everything that I've learned and created this year into these last few pieces. And taken the best of the best.
Which I think is so cool to watch your work as it goes through a year, because it starts with kind of that winter color palette, maybe kicking off in January, and then as you make your way into those warmer months, you start to see more florals and those bright colors coming out, and then we kind of saw some unique pieces during the fall, and then into this full circle color palette.
Yeah, it's going to be a great surprise.
Oh, I cannot wait. So as people are making their way up to Beaver Creek, you're going to be at the C. Anthony Gallery, correct?
I am, both days, the 26th and 27th.
So people can come, they can meet you, they can learn about your pieces, because all of your paintings have unique elements in them. So let's talk a little bit about the metals that you put in there.
Okay, I use gold, silver, and copper leaf. And those are kind of sandwiched in between the layers. So I've got a water-based layer that I put down first, and then the gold, silver, and copper leaf I put on with an adhesive, and then oil, paint, and resin on top of that with a varnish to seal it all in. So that creates many different layers to look through and a lot of different reflective qualities of light. It's kind of fun. You never see the same painting twice.
That's what I was going to say, is when getting one of your paintings, you basically have an everlasting painting of something new, because no matter if it's natural light or if it's lights from the ceiling, you're always going to have a different look to it.
Yeah, that's the magic.
That is the magic. How did you create this wonderful process?
Trial and error, breaking a lot of the rules. I would say, I studied very traditional art in Florence, Italy. So I am a classically trained oil painter, and I was a fine arts major. So I do have this this kind of traditional background, toolbox, if you will, with me that I guess I rely on to some degree. And then I take those skills and break the rules.
I mean,
so, I've taken, the rule that you're never supposed to mix oil with water, and I've figured out how to do that. And I've taken the metals and sandwiched them in, because I just love the quality of light that they give. I love the reflective quality how they bounce the light back to the viewer. So to be able to do that, I've just played with it and figured out what works and how to make it stick and how to make the colors work on top of that. I mean, it's all just been an experiment, one wild experiment.
I love it, because I love your work, and there is an essence of light to it. It's very peaceful. As you step into one of your paintings or into one of your gallery rooms, it brings you to a place of ease. Everything is filled with light and love, and you can really feel that coming through the paintings, which I think is something that not a lot of artists were able to capture in their work.
Well, I think a lot of it comes from the intention. My intention is just to share that piece and that feeling that I have when I paint. And when I paint, I feel that light and love, and I'm just in this space of pure beauty. And that's what I hold as an intention, and I feel like that's what comes out. And a lot of artists have different intentions, whether it's a statement or, some kind of vision. It just depends. So mine just happens to be to share what I feel when I paint. It's that simple.
I love it because I love getting to see people do what drives their passion and what is their passion. And you've been doing that for quite some time now.
I have, yes.
And you've been painting since you were a little girl.
Yes.
I love
and now
it.
I'm not so little.
No, that's not true. I believe you're young at heart because you just radiate such positivity in such a great way that I know personally, having the opportunity to have spent some time with you up at C. Anthony Gallery, you make my inner child feel very playful with some of the colors that you use in your paintings. For some reason, that's what it evokes within me.
Oh, I love to hear that. You know, that's what it's all about. It's really about your experience and you finding joy and happiness in the experience of art. So,
and
thank
people,
you.
Of course, and people can come and do that with you personally one more time up at C. Anthony Gallery on the 26th and 27th. Maybe drink some champagne with you, learn all about your artwork, and see the new
some
pieces.
Chocolate.
Yeah, of course.
That
always the
great.
chocolate.
Why not?
Right.
It is the end of the year. Let's celebrate.
Indulge.
Yeah.
Now, if people are interested, or maybe they're a little curious on what they can expect for this upcoming show, can you tell us just a little bit about some of the paintings you're bringing?
Sure. Well, obviously they're still in process right now, but
Yes.
I am working on, here's my big reveal, I guess. I guess it's not a secret anymore. I'm working on some circle paintings. The canvases are actually round, and there are 4 of them. They're fairly abstract at this point, but they might evolve. I don't know. And the shape, of course, goes with the theme of the show, Full Circle. And then I'll have some wintry pieces and some fairly abstract pieces. We'll see. I'm still working on it. It's all in creation, so who knows?
And I love that about your process, that you start and then you just let it flow through you. So you don't know if you're going to do a floral or a mountain scene or one of your incredible abstracts as you start.
Yeah, that's the big magic for me as well, is I never know what I'm going to paint. I just let it happen and it evolves as I go. So this show, I'm keeping the same intention to just let it flow and see what evolves, see what comes out.
Britton, I want to thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us and always giving us this wonderful time and inspiration, because that's truly what you do through your work.
Thank you. Thank you.
Make sure that you make your way up to C. Anthony Gallery the 26th and 27th. That way you have the opportunity to spend time with the one and only Britton, because if you have any holes in your heart, I promise you her work will fill it. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
Discover hidden treasures at our high-end consignment store, The Aspenite. Located in the heart of Glenwood Springs, we're your go-to destination for luxury finds and unique treasures, from elegant fur coats and designer handbags to locally crafted handmade candles. Our collection is curated with style and quality in mind. We believe in giving a second home to exceptional clothing, shoes, and accessories, keeping sustainability and sophistication at the forefront. Open from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Sunday. We invite you to explore our one-of-a-kind selection. Got a high-end handbag, fur coat, or other luxury item to consign? Bring them to us. We'd love to help you share their story. Stop by today and experience the charm of high-end consignment at The Aspenite.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Good morning, Vail.
The Ugly Sweater Fun Run is taking place tomorrow. You're not going to want to miss out on all the fun, and we're going to give you some information to inspire you to get up, get out, get your ugly sweater on, and do some running.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail on TV8. It's Colorado Gives Tuesday, and we have every perfect person in the community coming through today to talk about the non-for-profit organization. And now we have Wyatt Smith from the Vail Rec District. How are you this morning?
I'm doing wonderful. How about yourself?
I'm doing really, really great. I love the Vail Rec District. You guys tie every single possibility into our community, no matter if it's a holiday or just a special time of the year. You always have something going on for the community where you can not only get outside, but you can stay healthy and do exciting things with the entire family and have the best time while doing so. So
Absolutely.
you have something coming up, but before we talk about the Ugly Sweater Fun Run that we have coming up, let us know how you guys stand in place for Colorado Gives Day, because you guys are an amazing organization. You do so much for the community. You give back in a big way. So here's your platform to say, why should we give to Vail Rec District today?
Yeah, well, we have so many different departments within the Vail Recreation District, from the golf, from Dobson. So I wish I could speak for the entire district because we do so much. But as far as what I know that we really do, we have with the Ugly Sweater, we're working with the community market and the local toy drive to help give out local toys and food for them. We have like the Tom Slaughter Fund, which really goes towards a scholarship for our local kids. So those are two really big things I know that we do locally.
Those are huge things, and you're always working, and you said the sports department comes up with a lot of the fun activities that everybody does.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the Ugly Sweater Fun Run, because it's funny because the actual race is non-competitive.
Correct.
The
It's
competition,
not timed.
right? The competition comes in with the sweaters. Now you think you're wearing an ugly sweater, but I think it's kind of funky and weird. So he's got a funky, weird sweater on today.
Casmanita.
It makes no sense.
Well, so you got the diving person, which is very much Casmanita. You do have the castle right here.
Okay.
And then it does actually read out Casmanita.
Oh, it
in
does
case you
say
didn't
Casa
know.
Bonita.
Which is just great. And I've been told great things about their location now.
Yeah.
Great food. So
I love it.
I've been wanting to go.
You have to check it out. But in the meantime, when, where, and how? I know it starts pretty early in the morning for the Ugly Sweater Fun Run.
Yeah, so it's going to start at 8:30. Registration opens, so registration's live online, so you can pre-register. We actually would love that. When you show up, you get to bring either canned donations, some kind of shelf food that stores well, as well as either, an unwrapped new toy. Or if you can't do either of those, you can always bring just cash, and the local toy drive or the community market will spend that money. But this is at Barton Yetis is where it's starting.
Right
it's
in
starting
Lion's Head.
at 8:30 a.m. It's going to go past Dobson, through Vail Village. There will be an aid station with hot chocolate and cookies at the Solaris.
Okay.
And then it'll be running right back.
And I understand it's a 5K or a 1 mile choice. Is that
so
right?
I just want to correct that 1 mile.
Okay, good,
Because we had a lot of complaints last year. It wasn't a 1 mile.
It wasn't.
No, sadly.
Okay.
It's more like a 1.5 mile, and that's
People
just
complain?
because hey, well, it was even more last year. We cut it a little bit just because we wanted to give people a bit shorter because it's fun for the family. You
Right.
got to get the kids, and like when you say like a 1 mile ends up being 2 miles, that's a fair thing to not be
guess.
the most excited about when you have like a
I
little
guess if you're
3-year-old.
going uphill.
Luckily through the village it's not.
Right, exactly.
Yeah,
I know, yeah.
But it's a 3K and a 5K, so it's really like a 1.8 miles or a 3 mile.
Well, that's not bad. I mean,
No.
I could probably do that first one. But it's really fun, and I mean, everybody gets together. You can bring your neighbors and your family members and your best friends. And
Yeah, we have carols out there.
oh, you do?
saying, yep.
Caroling?
Yep.
Oh my gosh, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, there'll be Santa biking behind everyone.
Santa on a
I've
bike.
heard there might be the Grinch as well. I don't know. So.
Grinch is my favorite.
Right?
I
Oh,
love
it's
the
great.
Grinch. He's so filled with so many different emotions. He doesn't know what to go on. And I think it's really cool. And we actually had Grace from the community market here earlier before you. And she's just so lovely and wonderful and talks so just from the heart with regards to the community market. So the fun run is going to benefit the community market, which is something we all really, really need here. And it's such a wonderful feel-good thing to have. Bring canned goods. Non-perishable items are the best things that they can bring to donate. Or the money, I know, also goes, there's a portion that goes towards.
Yeah, all entry fees will go to them as well. So
That's
they
wonderful.
know how to spend the money really
they
well.
do.
So if you're not good about bringing shelf goods, or you just don't have anything that you know that you want to bring, bringing cash
Just
is
bring
a
in
great
money.
option as well.
Money goes a long way. And then as well as for the toy drives, this is a big deal too. This is for the kids.
Yep.
You can either bring brand new toys or, like you said, cash goes a long way because then you can purchase some toys for the kids that might not be able to get some really fun goodies over the holiday.
Absolutely. It's great for the kids that need it.
I love it. How long have you been with the Vail Rec District?
I've been with the district for 3 years now.
Nice.
Started with the Nordic Center, funny enough, with Dan Tim, if you're familiar with that. So love being over there. It's a great community and fun. And then started with the sports this last summer, and then been full on sports, doing all our events from the Ugly Sweater Fun Run to now we're going to have the winter events coming up starting in January.
Right. Will that be in Avon, I think?
The first one's going to be in Beaver Creek.
Beaver Creek. Okay,
they got another event right now. So
wow.
But ours will be there in about a month on January 9th.
Okay, and what's that going to be?
That's the Beaver Creek uphill and ski-mo. So it's going to be
the
board
one
mower,
that's
ski mower, uphill. So that one starts even earlier than the 8:30. That one starts at 7.
You have to start stretching at 7.
Gotta start going up.
I don't think that just hurts my body thinking about it. But
it's not for everyone, but some people love it.
Well, there's so many active people out here, and that's why the Vail Rec District is really such a great organization because even at my age, I feel like I have more help, like I'm outdoors and I do so many more activities than I would have probably done living somewhere else.
Absolutely.
I really think you guys really come up with some real fun, exciting things to do. And you're year round, which is great. You take care of us in the summer, the winter, the fall, spring, anytime.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Shifts depending on the season. So it's the beauty of 4 seasons.
I know, right? And the 4 seasons here, we get to experience each one almost, except for mostly that mud season. It's just mud. But you know what? You've done things for mud season too, which are a lot of fun. So I just can't say enough about the Vail Rec District. So if it's your platform today for people to donate and give, where do they go online to give to the Vail Rec District? Yeah,
for the Ugly Sweater Fun Run wise, you can just go to vailrec.com and you can navigate through it to get to our Ugly Sweater Fun Run. You could even just Google Ugly Sweater Fun Run. It'll get you there as long as you add in Vail probably.
Right.
And then other options, if you're not able to make it to the event, you can donate with going to the Bill Wright Tennis Center, and we have a box inside that you can also put donations in, just in case you're not able to make it to the event.
I think that's wonderful. This is Wyatt Smith, you guys, from the Vail Rec District. And with so many great things going on, get outside and have a great time for the Ugly Sweater Fun Run. And it's going to take place in Lion's Head.
Yep.
On?
At Bart Signetti on December 15th.
That's right, December 15th, 8:30 is all starting, so get out there early to get yourselves ready, and you get hot chocolate and caroling and all the other great fun stuff to do. Make sure you find the fuggliest sweater you can, wear it that day, and that's the only thing we're going to judge you on is how ugly your sweater is. Thanks for being here today, Wyatt.
Thank
we are
you.
Good Morning Vail on TV8, Colorado Gives Day. We'll be right back.
Good morning, Vail.
Discover the perfect blend of style and performance in your eyewear at Eyepieces. With convenient locations in Vail Village, Lions Head, Beaver Creek, Edwards, Basalt, and Snowmass, Eyepieces is the destination for luxury eyewear and high-performance optics. From iconic brands to the latest in sport frames and snow goggles, we have the eyewear to match your mountain lifestyle. Plus, we offer prescription lens services, including eye exams, custom lenses, and prescription goggles for your mountain adventures. Visit us today to experience the art of vision. Eyepieces, serving the Vail Valley's vision needs for over 40 years.
As we continue to celebrate the holidays here at TV8, we wanted to remind you that there's still time to advertise your product or service with our audience. With the Ring in the New Year special, you can promote your business from December 26th through January 6th. We'll run your spot 10 times a day for 12 consecutive days. That's a total of 120 spots to drive traffic to your business for only $250. And if you don't have a commercial yet, don't worry. TV8 will help create one from your photos or videos at no extra charge. So contact us today to reserve your spot. And from everyone here at TV8, happy holidays.
Good morning, Vail.
This weather report is sponsored by Grand Hyatt Vail. Celebrate the season at the Grand Hyatt Vail. From festive dinners to lively balloon drop celebrations, the holidays are brighter at the Grand Hyatt Vail.
Earlier this week, I had the privilege of experiencing making a gingerbread house. Now, there are some trials, some tribulations, but then we finally got it figured out. So let's head into the kitchen.
The season starts when Nate Dogg, Trailer Tom, and friends have started the season in front of you.
There it is, the white ribbon of living.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And on that very first chair, two very familiar faces who've been in line for 2 days.
My name is Nate Dogg, N-A-T-E, D-O-G-G-G-G.
My name is Trailer Tom.
Nate Nadler and Tom Miller live nearby.
I feared nothing but not getting first chair.
Second chair nightmare.
Yeah, second chair nightmare.
My goal is to continue to fight for this first chair as long as I'm physically able. First chair coming at us one more year.
Experience the magic of the season like never before with the Leadville Railroad on our Holiday Express. Gather the family for an enchanting journey filled with dazzling displays of twinkling lights and festive decorations. Create cherished memories that will last a lifetime on this unforgettable train adventure that captures the spirit of the holidays. Booking information at leadvillerailroad.com.
Good morning, Vail.
Holidays around the world kicked off at the Sebastian today. Now, they stopped into the studio earlier this week to give us all the information on what you can expect to experience while you're there. So let's hear what you can see at Holidays around the world.
Welcome back to the show Thursday morning. I'm your host, Liz, for Good Morning Vail here on TV8. I love this morning. I have all these handsome men coming and sitting on the sofa with me. Uncle Jesse.
Yeah, exactly.
Chris Romer told me to call you that because you really do resemble him a little bit. It's crazy, but it's a compliment, too.
I appreciate that.
Ageless, timeless, and happening. So this is Michael Rudick, and you are from the Sebastian in
Correct.
Vail.
Yep.
Now, you have the Vail holidays coming up. We are so excited to be in the holiday spirit. And you guys are obviously as well, because you have some big things coming up for the holidays.
Yeah, well, thank you, Liz.
You're welcome. I'm excited about the hot chocolate, but tell us all about what you guys have coming up.
So we are launching Holidays Around the World this weekend, which includes, we're featuring the holiday spirit of a few countries around the world, including the U.S., the U.K., Mexico, Italy, and Brazil.
Wow.
With that, we have some Christmas tree displays in our lobby where we, just have small Christmas trees with some Christmas ornaments from the country, so they resemble that.
Okay.
And with that, we're doing a food and beverage program where you can get a dish or a cocktail at the Gambit Bar, and then also the same cocktail at our Leonora restaurant, where you can get that for dinner.
Oh, that sounds really nice.
Yeah, we're doing arts and crafts for the kids every day from 4:30 to 6:30. And just all around a great holiday program where we want to invite our hotel guests as well as the local community to join us for some festivities. And as you mentioned already, our hot chocolate is always a big hit, as featured in the Hallmark movie, Winter in Vail. So if you have time, you can watch that and you can see how it's made.
Yeah.
And it's $25, and you can spice it up if you want to put a little Bailey's or Rumplemints in there. We will be happy to do that for you.
Rumplemans in hot chocolate. I can't even imagine. You'd just be running around the block all day with.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of fun.
It does sound fun.
Yeah, and in addition to that, we also are going to do some holiday programming in our spa. So we're going to include CBD treatments that are tied into the holiday spirit. We have a hot stone massage that we're going to do in the spa. So it's just all around great time to be at the Sebastian Vail and just, enjoying time with your families. When you walk in to the lobby, you can also see our beautiful gingerbread house that our pastry chef Laura has put together. So
she made a real gingerbread house.
It is a real gingerbread house, and you can come and take some pictures with it. Yeah, absolutely.
Wow, I want to check that out. What I love the most is the fact that local hotels, people think, oh, it's just a place for tourism.
Correct.
But it's not. You guys really open your hearts and your doors to everybody in the community.
Correct.
And you offer things that are special.
Mm-hmm.
And especially right now around the holidays with all that you are doing and the Gambit Bar and everything else. But it's not a stigma so much where we have to walk by a hotel and think, oh, that's just for the people that are visiting. I mean, you guys, oh, look at that, your signature hot cocoa. I would love to know how that's made, so I am going to go watch it.
You can come
Go ahead
by.
and watch that movie.
Yeah,
or I'll
no,
just
it's
come
really
and
cool.
drink it.
Exactly. Just come by. We'll give you the whole experience. I mean, it's really cool because it's that chocolate sphere, and we put some really hot milk over it, and just dissolves, and all the flavors come together with some marshmallows.
My
in there. It's
belly.
really cool. Yeah, no, it's good. I like
sounds
it.
so good. You guys
Yeah.
are doing so many amazing things. Tell us a little bit about that International Christmas display that you guys have that we can all come and see.
So it's going to be in the back of our lobby. So when you
Okay.
first walk in through the front door of the Sebastian, you pass our fireplace, and then in the back, you have, I believe it's blue spruces, 5 of them, and they're just put up on the back of them. And
How
so
nice.
it's like, it really ties in really great, you know, with the artwork that we have displayed. So everything is very artsy, very inviting. And then it's connected. It's right next to our library and the Gambit Bar. So every day during the wintertime, we do complimentary hot chocolate and cookies for everyone. So that's going to be displayed in the library. And then we also are going to be doing live music starting at 4 p.m.
Nice. Who's going to be playing? Do you know?
There is a lot of artists.
Yeah,
One of
okay.
my favorites is Andy Seifert.
Oh, yes.
So
Very
he's
good,
playing,
very
and
good.
so we used to only do in previous years one artist, but now because it has been so popular, we're going to do 2 artists each night.
I think that's wonderful. And people love live music, and nothing brings people together more
Absolutely.
than music, because that's what
It
we
is,
can
very
all
true.
sit around with and agree with and just smile to.
Yeah.
And that's really good. And there's your live music calendar on our screen right now. You have so many great groups coming up.
Yeah.
And because I'm old, I can't see any of them from here, but it's going to be wonderful. And most of the musicians that you get are local, so that helps too. So everybody who knows the groups can come in and see, or somebody wants to go see somebody that they've never heard before. It's a great place to be.
Yeah, and that's what we want to do. We want to present the local community, support the local community by tying in this combination of international travelers that we're getting with the local talent that we're displaying and that we're
I think
showing
it's
off.
wonderful. And you know what else could work out with something like that? Somebody who travels here often enough,
Yeah.
they get to mingle with locals, and then they
Yeah.
might make good friends.
Exactly.
And then there's another great reason to come out here, because now you have some close acquaintances and friends, and that they've met through the Sebastian. So that's pretty cool.
Well, and that happens quite a bit, you know, with Timbers Resorts running our ownership program, you know, that's how it happens. You know,
yeah?
people buy into the fractional ownership program because of that.
Oh.
They come in, they love it so much, and then they become part of the local community, and they become part of the Sebastian Vail, which is really nice.
What is the fractional ownership? Is that people that combine ownership for one unit or something
Correct.
like that, and then you visit at different times?
Correct.
So
So
it's
we-
like a timeshare, but we're not going to say timeshare.
We're not going to say that.
Never.
No, you buy a 1/10 of a unit, and then
Oh.
you get access to 2 weeks in the winter, 2 weeks in the summer when you buy in. But you become part of the family, and that's what, you know, it's not an investment. It's really to create memories, and that's what
love that.
That's what really what it's for.
And then everybody here is basically a local now, because even if they live
Absolutely.
somewhere else, they're part of our community, and
Exactly.
that is fantastic. So what other part of this holiday extravaganza that you're having at the Sebastian would you like to talk about?
I think we covered pretty much everything.
Yeah.
Again, I just would like to invite everyone to come by and, you know, see us, come in, try one of our hot chocolates, listen to the music, try our holiday cocktails. It's going to be a great time, and it's going to continue throughout the winter with the live music.
Nice.
The holiday programming starts this weekend. It's going to run through, you know, the first week of January, and after that, it's just going to be, if you're in town, if you're skiing and you want to just hang out at the hotel, we would love to have you.
I think that's incredible what you guys are doing. Basically, between good food, hot cocoa, good libations, arts and crafts for kids, and beautiful,
Exactly.
beautiful trees that you have all decorated up and everything. Look how divine that place is. So it's really nice, and you do have the prefix holiday dinners that are
Correct,
coming up
yes.
as well. And so you can make a reservation for all of this.
Yep.
Don't forget, there's also a New Year's Eve menu, and you have
Correct.
that going on as well.
Yep, you
How
can
do
make a
people reach
reservation.
out?
Yes, you can reach us by calling our restaurant. If you want me to say the phone number, it's 970-477-8050
Okay.
to reach the restaurant directly. Or you can go on our website or onto Open Table and make a reservation there. Otherwise, if you're staying at the Sebastian, you can contact our concierge, and we'll be happy to take care of you for that.
That's amazing. I can't thank you enough. It's Michael Rudick, a.k.a. Uncle Jesse, here at the studio now. Thank you for being here representing the Sebastian and Vail, and we're going to have a ho-ho-ho happy holiday over there.
Absolutely.
And you guys make sure you get on over to Sebastian, and thank you for taking care of our community.
I love it. Thank you
All
so
right.
much.
I
Thank
wish
you
you
for
a very
having me.
happy holiday.
Thank you. You too.
Oh, he's so cute. All right, we'll be right back with more TV8 on Good Morning Vail right after this.
Good morning, Vail.
When it comes to buying flooring for your Colorado home, there's only one store in the Vail Valley to visit, Rugs Benedict. Visit our 12,000 square foot showroom to find the perfect floors for your home or business. We have hundreds of choices in stock and offer professional installation with a lifetime installation guarantee. We've been serving the Vail Valley for 50 years, and we can't wait to have our team floor you. We are conveniently located just off I-70. Stop by our showroom today.
Living your best life and making memories with your friends. That's me, Elizabeth. And today I'm exploring some amazing sites. Come with us. Welcome to Elizabeth Stanton's Great Big World.
Stevie Lee Woods presents Nashville Roadhouse Live, where country meets rock and roll.
Where I drank my first beer, where I found Jesus, where I wrecked my first car, I tore it all to pieces.
Join us every week for more live performances right here on Nashville Roadhouse Live.
Ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas, everyone, from Santa and TV8. You know there's more for you on Channel 92. Have a great time here in Vail, Colorado. Ho, 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 ho. Big snow. Happy holidays.
Good morning, Vail.
Are you someone who loves to bring that festive element to your holiday party? Well, then we're going to show you how to make some delicious cocktails that will do just that. So let's take a look.
Hi there, I'm Melissa Rift, Master Taster for Old Forester, and we are coming to you from Louisville, Kentucky, talking about a gingerbread old fashioned and other ways that you can make your holidays stress-free and serve up delicious food and cocktails for your friends and family and loved ones. This is a gingerbread old fashioned, so it's a little bit of a take on a classic old fashioned, which is going to be great with Old Forester through and through because of our flavor profile. We have nice spice in addition to our sweetness that's going to cut through those sweeter notes of an old fashioned, really balance it out nicely. So typically you're going to start with simple syrup, but for this holiday expression, we use gingerbread syrup and molasses syrup, and those are each going to be a 1/4 ounce. But another easy way to kind of cut down the work for yourself is just combine them together, and we're going to use a 1/2 ounce of that syrup. Next ingredient is going to be our bourbon, and I like to use the Old Forester 1920 Prohibition style. This is a slightly higher proof offering for us. So again, that bourbon presence and that spice profile, it's going to balance really nicely with the rest of these ingredients. But the nice thing is any Old Forester expression you'd like to use is going to work great in this cocktail. Last but certainly not least, we're going to give ourselves a little bit of seasoning with these smoked cinnamon bitters. We actually custom make these bitters here at the brand, and you can find them on our website if this is a cocktail you'd like to make at home. We're going to stir all the ingredients over ice just for a few moments until we start to see the outside of that glass frost over. And stirring is going to be important both for chill and for dilution. Water is a really important ingredient in cocktails just as much as everything else. Now, I love to use a beautiful rocks glass so that the presentation looks nice, big ice cube in there, and of course a cute garnish with a little bit of gingerbread and a dehydrated orange. And this is going to be a great holiday old fashioned for you. As long as everyone's enjoying responsibly, should be a good time. So the recipe you saw today, as well as more information on Old Forester's portfolio and other holiday cocktails, are going to be available on our website at oldforester.com.
to thank you so much for tuning into your Saturday edition of Good Morning Vail. We love getting to be here to bring you all of this wonderful information, whether you're doing some last-minute holiday shopping, whether you want to know the trials and tribulations of building a gingerbread house at home and what you can do to avoid all those struggles, or to inspire you to get out and enjoy meeting a wonderful local artist here in the community. There's always so much taking place here in our wonderful Valley, so make sure that you continue to tune in to TV8's Good Morning Vail. That way you can be in the know before you go. I've been your host, Maddie Evans, and we'll see you next time.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
From small towns to big cities and everywhere in between, we're covering the great things that are happening right now in the USA. This is Positively America with Ernie Anastas.
Each week, we're going to focus on the great things that are happening every day in the USA. We'll feature change makers.
In every older person, there's a younger person saying, how did this happen?
Innovators.
I talk about design the way some people might talk about like the person they're in love with.
Doers and dreamers.
You can use that recognition to pay it forward.
Ordinary Americans accomplishing extraordinary things.
When you smile, you receive one back most of the time.
We're going to prove to you that optimism and hope are paving the way to an even brighter tomorrow.
We've got a lot of programs that are specific